Yo, what is up guys, it's FullySpaced here, and today I'm bringing you 5 different bridge designs. So we've got a bunch lined up along down this kind of river here, but we'll start at the top over here. So we've got a nice little wooden bridge. This one is about 7 long, so we've got 5 blocks in between, 2 on the outside for kind of your main frame. And then we've got 2 blocks in between, so we've got 2 blocks high, 1 in between, 2 high. Same here. Obviously, depending on how wide your river is and how much you space it out by, you will either have an even amount in the middle or you will not. I didn't get an even amount because I didn't actually plan it out very well, so I could actually extend this, push the bridge out by 1, and then obviously we can get another pillar in the middle, but it actually looks quite nice like this, so I'm going to keep it this way. I'm just going to quickly show you the underside of it too. So under here it's basically made from, the frame is 2 high, then we go down into like an L, and then we go up by 3, and we just extend this across and just bring it up a bit. Then we've got stairs for little patterns in there, some slabs, some trapdoors as well. More slabs up here, some lanterns as well there, pretty much the same, and then obviously little trapdoor details around the side. It's a nice little simple bridge. These are all going to be kind of simple bridges for you guys to build. I might do an advanced bridge kind of style next time, but for now I'm just going to keep some nice simple bridges, just so it's quite easy to kind of see what's going on and follow along. And then obviously if I do some really large bridge structures, we can kind of create a massive video about how I built them all. So this is a nice simple one as well. 3 wide. You've got slabs, then a full block, then a staircase, and it kind of leads up into this arch. And then on top you've got a stair facing out towards kind of the river, and then we've got a wall, and it kind of repeats that pattern all the way along. It's just a simple arch kind of bridge with a nice little kind of holding 2-point tower in the middle. So we've got the 1 tower here, and there's actually a fish on my head, and another tower there, and it kind of just holds it all together. Obviously you can connect it, things like from this section here, you can connect it kind of going up like so to kind of give it a bit more support. As you'll see on the next one just there, there is actually a nice little connection that goes down between. This is just a nice little stone one, really small. Could probably fit in your medieval build. I would probably, if I was building this one, just mix up the slabs with a bit more cobblestone and other varieties, create a nice little textured kind of palette for this. I mean, it will look a whole lot better than using just a stone wall. But I mean, if you just want something that looks really clean, then feel free to use this design. It's quite a nice and it looks very clean, looks very well looked after, looks quite brand new as well. And then obviously this would kind of fit a medieval theme too, but you might want to make it look a bit more menacing depending on whereabouts you're building it. And then obviously this is probably one of my favourite ones. So if any of you have seen my Hobbit house video, I actually built this bridge after the Hobbit house. So I just built the Hobbit house, then we head down, and I thought, why not? There's a river here, I'm just going to chuck in a bridge, and I ended up coming up with this design. So we've got 3 points on each side, and then we've got 3 over there, and they kind of lead up, and obviously this is the middle point here, and then we've got things connecting to the other points from each side. Then we just got a nice little pattern of slabs going up and down, and then some stairs on top, some fences, cobblestone on top, some trapdoors, and obviously in between here we've got slabs and trapdoors. This bridge doesn't arc, it's just a flat bridge, it's straight across. You could probably arc this bridge inwards, so it goes down instead of up and over, but it would give you more like a kind of treehouse drawbridge kind of thing, so like something that arcs down. If you see my treehouse video, actually I've got a bunch of kind of pathways that go along from one tree to another, and they kind of arch down. It would be similar to that if you arched it down, or you can just keep it like this. The only issue with this is if you do press the trapdoor, you will fall through it, so just be careful of that if you build something using a mixture of slabs and trapdoors, because it can cause quite a large mess, especially if you're just running away from mobs or something, you accidentally hit the trapdoor. Otherwise it's not too bad of a design. It looks really nice from the outside, but obviously practicality it's still really good. It's just obviously using something like trapdoors is still quite a dangerous thing. Obviously you could just scrap the trapdoor idea and use different kind of slabs, so you've got oak and spruce and mix it up there, and obviously we get these trapdoors in a wavy effect across the middle there, with some lanterns as well, just lighting up the area. So that is our 3rd bridge there. We'll head over to the 4th one. This is kind of a more large scale one, a bit more advanced, a bit more kind of out there. I've kind of made it more of a medieval style, so it goes up and over an arch. It kind of gets a bit higher there, progressively goes flat again, and gets a slightly more raised up, and then does the same on this side too. We've got some lanterns keeping the bottom here lit up, we've got some fences for poles, and obviously we've got a mixture of stairs coming all the way up here, then slabs, then a full block, then stairs and stairs, fence, and it kind of messes around with a little pattern here. So the way I actually build my bridges, I generally start by building something like, I get the exact size I want, so this is a 5 wide, and we build this up like so, just kind of not worrying about the sides here, and we just build it up like so, and basically I will start off with a nice flat kind of looking bridge. Well, not really flat, but you'll get this nice, the way you want your bridge to kind of look, and then you add an extra layer on the side of it so you can detail it and make it look a lot better, and that's what I did with this side. Obviously you can see the stairs are actually out a bit further than these slabs here, which gives it this nice little effect from the bottom. So yeah, it's a really nice kind of medieval style bridge, and then obviously it's got quite a lot of lanterns on. It could actually be used in quite a few different styles. It's quite a unique one actually. It's really nice. It's definitely one of my favourite ones out of the builds here. Obviously the third one and this one are ones that are really kind of my favourites. The third one, I believe, is the one that I done for the hobbit hole, and that is actually, it's just a really simple one. I like the simplicity and how easy it was to create, whereas this took a bit more time, but it still gives off a really nice effect. Something that I really like. I probably would build this in my survival world if I was crossing over a river from one place to another. So let's head over to our 5th and final build, a really nice and simple one here. So we start off with just campfires going along all the way along to your other side of the river. Then you get your cobblestone walls. You want to go 3 high, then you kind of give these gates an arch effect. So you put the gate down, it latches on. When you put these gates on, they raise up, and you do the same. It gives you this nice little arch effect, so then you can get some more walls in there. And then obviously for the roof, they're all just completely using slabs. So we've got slabs on the side. You start at a low point, so you pick kind of this slab was actually this high, so just like on the side of the stair, and obviously you raise it up on the sides, on the top as well, so you get a nice little wavy roof effect going all the way. But obviously the bridge isn't wavy. You could probably dip that down, but you would have to use something like trapdoors. But campfires are quite jittery to use, especially when using them in a wavy kind of form. I don't recommend using them because I'll show you here. When you place a campfire, they generally are spaced about this apart. So if you had one down here, it's probably going to end up being the same if we place it like so. It's just going to look like that, and it's just going to look horrible. If you was going to do something like that, I'd probably give you the idea of maybe using something like a trapdoor, so you get the slight indentation to the bridge. Although it does become quite annoying if you have too many of them, because you're just going to be doing this the whole time along. So maybe have like one layer of it, so going like something like that. And then obviously I didn't actually dip down that one for some reason, but there you go, I'm dipping down it now. But yeah, it just gives off a nice little layered effect. Obviously if you do it more towards the center of the bridge to give it that little arc or kind of dip to the bridge, I would recommend doing something like that instead. So yeah, these are 5 simple kind of bridge designs. I hope these helped. If so, don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe for more content, and I'll see you all soon. Peace.